Guys, thank you so much for tuning in for another unboxing. We're growing our Luxury Bazaar channel pretty well thanks to your help. So as usual, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell, do all those wonderful things that you do that's helping this channel grow. And let's get to the unboxing. All right, we're alive. You guys get to see me and a much prettier version of Adrian now because I decided to.
Much prettier.
Much prettier, yes. I decided to go with Ana Banana this time. All right, guys, I'm gonna start with a note. Hey, Roman. Kind regards to your wife. She has a good taste. Enjoy, we will see you soon. Ask and you shall receive. I literally shouted at Mark Gebauer and said I ran out of the beautiful popcorn and coffee that you've sent our way, and literally sends me a box full of goodies. Nobody touched this.
And also it has a note that says also half of it is for Ana.
No, this popcorn, I mean, I'm drooling talking about it. You know what this is?
No. The nuts?
These are the nuts. This time, I'm not giving this to anybody, although I think he sent enough for everyone. Mark, thank you again so much. Let's get some watches going. Nobody touched this. I'm gonna start with a Marco watch. A Marco watch is obviously gonna be some crazy independent, and this time around, we're coming in with a Moser moon phase. Moser is, I feel like, still that, hold on, I think I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Hey, what are you doing? All right, I'll try some.
What?
Oh my God. We'll interrupt this unboxing. This video is sponsored by Mark Gebauer.
Hey, aren't you on a diet, sir?
I am on a diet.
You are on a diet.
No, I'm not. Guys, can we get back to watching? Ergonomic design, making this watch extremely comfortable. And I do believe, I say this is a Marco watch, and actually this is a watch that Marco purchased, I believe. But sits well on the wrist, reasonable price range, and we've been on an independence kick, and the reason for that is because, A, they don't make many of them. They are different in their own right, and cool story behind pretty much every independent watchmaker, which we'll get into on a 1-minute reel that will be created by Nicholas. Here you go.
I got an offshore.
Reference number, Alex? So this offshore, this is less comfortable than the newer 43 millimeter counterpart, unless you have a bigger wrist. Like for me, the new 43 millimeter works best, but even still, I know it's huge, but still I feel like it kind of works. And if you compare, you know, size-wise, longer.
That's what you said.
That's what you came here for? Another one. Hold on,
Another
did we
one.
sell the one we had?
Yes, we did.
Oh, Chris sold the one that we had. Meteorite GMT. What was this thing at the highest market, Anna?
95?
95,000, and what, they've come down to what now? 70s, depending on condition.
Depending on condition
So
of the year.
this watch didn't really take that big a hit. Again, a watch that I absolutely hated when it first came out, because I've always said if you're gonna put in a beautiful meteorite dial, don't take away from it with this loud
I actually love that.
bezel. But a lot of people love that, and I guess I'm being biased by the people around me because it's starting to grow on me. You wanna put that back first?
Yeah, sure.
Good
Not
idea.
a bad idea.
Oh no, it's another Batman. I swear it's...
710 a.lange.
How did you know that it was a Batman?
Because you looked at everything before you came in.
Stop chewing, Alex. We have a Nico watch. Where's Nico? Ooh, this is nice. Anna, you want to talk about this?
Yeah, it's the Orlinsky 200.
Alex, who
limited
is
edition.
Orlinsky?
He is a
Musician. You're like so wrong. He is an artist. Again, everybody talks shit about Hublot, but look at the watch. But something that can be in a collection, because look, at the end of the day, they make good looking watches.
The rose gold.
I agree.
Yeah, the rose gold.
How about the ones with the diamonds that they do, the Orlinskys? I mean, the only thing I wish they would do is make the watches as exclusive as art. Like there's more of these watches I think made than he made sculptures, and they made a lot of variations. With Hublot, you know, the whole part about capitalizing, the whole part about making too many limited editions, they capitalize on their relationships. Can we do a special watch? Speaking, since we're on the Hublot kick, here's another Hublot. This one is called what? Wrong.
No, that's...
Key of time.
The Key of Time. And the Key of Time, there's a message behind that. This is a tourbillon, but the complication is one of, right? Don't quote me. It was done. It was done. The development was done by a company called B something or other. It starts with a B. I forget. But I did a video on this thing. You guys can check it out on YouTube. And what Hublot ended up doing is he ended up buying that company. So therefore, they own the technology. So what's the complication in it?
So you can actually either slow down time to take in what you are like
witnessing. So if you want to spend time with your kids or like whatever, or
Yeah.
you want to speed up time to,
So there are 4 speed variations. You can slow down time on this watch up to 4 times, or speed up time up to 4 times, which is kind of like lying to yourself. But the idea is that, let's say you're spending time with your kids, your wife, and you're enjoying your time, you can slow that time down and click a button. It goes back to whatever time it was. And if you're doing annoying jobs or work and you want to speed up time, you do the same again. And but this is kind of what it is. But the complication in itself of how this works is pretty damn amazing. I mean, the only comparable thing I can think of is maybe the Journe quartz, the Elegante, where the time stops and then you shake the watch and it goes back to what it was. But this is not quartz. Anna, how about another reference number? What do you got now?
Alex?
Well, this is cool.
26331.
It's the reference number.
Is that it?
So,
Probably.
rose gold two-tone, it's steel, with a chocolate dial. It's got to be the prettiest two-tone combination. I mean, I think this is just as nice as the Rubier two-tone.
And you never see these out in the wild.
Because this is probably the best looking two-tone 41 out there, as far as I'm concerned anyway.
I like all the combinations. I
So
mean,
like, it kind
it's
of matches
Yeah.
it kind of goes with that.
Yeah.
All right.
On your wrist.
Anna has her grandfather's Orient watch from the 60s.
Or 50s even.
Or
I
50s.
think.
So in Soviet Union times, I was just telling the guys, if you owned one of these, you were like an oligarch. Because back then this watch cost like 350 rubles, while the average monthly salary was like 50 or 60 rubles a month. I got another Olive Day Date reference number.
Oh, 2282.
39.
339. I'm sorry.
It's all the popcorn you just ate. You got Sugar Rush, Sugar Rush. So we're still buying these. We're buying the white gold ones. We're buying the rose gold ones. We're buying. Actually, haven't
Why
seen.
still? I mean,
No, because people are like, oh my God, these dropped in value. They didn't really. This didn't really take a big
They
hit.
just adjusted a little bit.
What were these at the highest?
High 70s,
And now?
No?
mid 60s.
Oh, okay. So not so bad. Didn't suffer the fate of like the platinum.
Depending on
Daytona.
condition.
We have a Panerai. Anna, did you buy this? Mm-hmm. What is it?
964?
Pam 964. So
Actually, no, I totally butchered that. I don't remember the reference number.
see, and Alex is another reference number, but you know what?
It's 894.
See, here's the thing. I don't know Panerai reference number. Ooh, this
Because
is cool.
it's impossible. There's so many numbers out there.
No, it's just I remember all the Panerai numbers
do
when
I.
they were in the double and like the 100s digits. This is a Pam 684. You were close.
I was very close.
So this is a carbon bezel submersible, rose gold. The older submersibles were much thicker. What I do like about this, love the rubber strap. I feel that the leather strap is not necessary because this is a diver's watch. I do like the Velcro strap, which obviously this will fit a regular wrist. But the idea behind these Velcro straps, originally a lot of them came a lot longer and were not usable because the idea is to put it on the watch and put it over your diving suit, so you needed a much larger strap. And they kind of did away with that because guys that got these watches, the extra straps just laid in the box and they never used them. What you got? Speaking of diving watches,
Speaking of diving watches,
It's James.
James Cameron.
came out of the gate, everybody, this was before steel Rolex models were over list. This is where you can still get a slight discount on Rolexes. But people were paying full pop for this and even more when it came out. Then it dipped back under like every other new Rolex that comes out in the market. I remember selling the first one for 10 grand, which was over list at the time. And I was just like, why would anybody do that? But case in point, years later, they're still trading at almost 2x. So, and that's used. Last but not least, we got in another Alacrite concept.
Now you can take a picture next
All
to
right,
your
so,
painting.
oh yeah, there we go. I guess we didn't show that on Instagram, so I got a gift from Father's Day from my family, which is that. That is my favorite complication from AP, and my wife knows that, and she ordered basically a portrait that's made out of all family photos. There's like 2,200 photos in there that make up this watch. And this is a watch that, again, not the easiest to sell because of its size, right? But I think this is one of the most iconic AP, modern day AP watches out there because it started the whole concept line. And you know how many spin-offs came out of that, right? There was a lot of spin-offs that came off of this, but this is the original. This is, Alacrite, metal that spaceships are made out of, or blah, 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 right? And you'll notice this is very reminiscent of some Richard Milles that you see, right? It's sort of a, there's certain settings to wind the watch to change the time as well as a neutral position as the watch is running. Why? Because this came via who? The movement?
What's up right now with
Renault and Poppy, exactly. And we have, actually, hold that thought. If you zoom into here, you have those same settings. See that changing? Which is wine, neutral, and changing the time. It's on both the 3 and the 2, as well as you see here. So yeah, a little bit of that for you. Again, my favorite complicated watch. Again, something that's super undervalued. The prices have been curbed around $200,000. And again, yes, they only made 120 of these, but requires a very large wrist. Mark, you're supposed to be unboxing with me. Look at you. Mark, you see what happens? You see what happens? I literally lose everybody immediately the minute your package comes in. Guys, thank you so very much for tuning in for another, what I hope was an exciting unboxing for you. And thanks for your contribution. Next time, can you not chew on camera? You guys killed the bag already. As you know, never a dull moment here at Luxury Bazaar, so I'm gonna finish chewing and tell you,
have a great day.
have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube.